Hey, welcome to Game Marks Let's Play. I'm here with Rachel.
Hi.
We're going to play the Stanley Parable. Have you ever heard of the Stanley Parable?
You wouldn't let me hear the Stanley Parable.
Yes, so you know nothing of the Stanley Parable.
Actually, I didn't know what parable was, so I asked Cicely. Apparently it's a store.
You asked me, and I
I
told
asked
you.
somebody.
Begin the game.
Okay. The end is never the end.
It's never the end, it's never the end. It's loading, never the end. So I know a little bit about this game. I have an idea of what to expect.
There seems to be a theme of
This is the
infinity.
story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every
He could learn to type.
And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished
He has to go insane after this.
as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
He's not very bright then.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Yeah, Stanley needs a new computer.
Solid. Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh. Interesting. We got a pencil sharpener. At least that.
Can you do anything? Can you push buttons or...
Pushing buttons, but it's not.
Nothing happening?
So you duck. Why would I need to duck in this game? I crouch?
You're gonna crawl out of your office?
Why not? Okay, I left my office. You gonna tell me what to do, big scary voice? Okay, she's stand up now. Oh. Hello? Can I open this door? Does that mean it's locked? Huh. So I guess
Alright.
That's just
All of
stuff.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Ooh, plant.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, the plant's still alive. That means they were at least here in the last.
Could be a fake plant. Could be plastic.
But there's dirt.
They put dirt on the plastic plants to make them look real.
That's just weird. Why would you do that?
So you don't have to water it.
Why are there papers on the floor?
Because people ran out in a panic, I guess.
And you can't see outside. Who paints their windows white? Can I go in here?
I think it's just really bright.
Hello? There's a lot of glass windows here. Oh. Oh. What's that right there? There's something right there. I am... Okay. This is gonna be...
They're just scuff marks.
Just,
Where
yeah,
the
just
monster
scuff
dragged
marks.
away the bodies.
Yeah, just scuff marks. Yeah. Sure. This music is getting on my nerve.
Can you not go in any of these doors?
No, they're locked. Every one I've tried is locked.
Okay.
I guess I'm just supposed to follow the way. No, not a choice.
When When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh,
This was not the correct way to
That-
the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
that's the way you gotta play this, huh?
By the employee lounge.
You're just gonna rage against the machine? Well, let's see. What do you get for raging against the machine here?
Why is that on? Daddy.
You chose your door. I can't help you. You made your choice.
Oh. Oh god. No. No, please.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Uh-huh. Daddy, I'm scared.
Can you get soda out of the machine?
Oh, he did say drinking.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Oh, screw you!
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Are we doing that, or are we going straight?
Straight looks like a really good option. Oh, I'll get some.
Alright. It's the second time you've ignored.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Why does this look like something out of Portal? I don't know why, but that's what I'm thinking of.
Made with the same engine.
Oh. Okay, the stairs. Why hasn't something jumped out to kill me yet? You're a horrible punishment giver, narrator. Ooh. Work?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
That's it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
What are you gonna
Let
do?
her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Just stay open door. Can I open this one? No? That's the only path, isn't it?
Looks like it.
That really creeps me out. Why is the doors locking behind me? Narrator, you have problem. Why can't I see anything? The narrator's gonna kill me after all, isn't he? Oh god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Are you gonna pick up the phone?
I can't do anything else, can I?
No, you cannot pick up the phone.
Yeah, but then I'd be here forever. I don't think he's gonna tell me again. I don't think there's any other way out. I'm gonna have to pick up the... Oh.
Are you gonna unplug the phone?
Do it.
See, there's why you need your.
Stanley
Oh,
picked
you.
up the phone. A white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How's that even possible? None of these decisions are supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around this game for so long.
Can't get out.
Wrong choices you might have negated.
Oh, fuck it again!
You've completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
You're getting remedial class.
Being a real person. But if used
You're in game
incorrectly, it also
detention.
be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice will you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking of a person that does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What?
You're supposed to turn and say, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having something back and scratch."
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Steven's an idiot.
Professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feelings just aside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly
What?
informed
There's no
on
outlet.
decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What about the phone?
I don't know, maybe he's gonna make you go out and go back in.
You're not gonna close it? Hey. I don't... I can't believe I actually got him to do that.
How far back do you gotta go?
I think back to the door.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Could you have died the first time?
I actually thought about trying it, but then I just went
As
ahead.
soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I guess I could have died the first time. Wow. Oh,
Is he gonna make you go down the other hall?
no. That's the door that opens. I guess I made him angry. I guess he's correcting my choices. Wow. Gonna force me into the other hall.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What door on the left?
Remember the first choice?
Oh, the first door, okay.
Yeah.